Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial where we will dive into the concept of AI agents, discover how combining roles, goals, and tasks can supercharge your AI powered projects. Whether you are new to AI, this tutorial will provide the information you need to run your first AI agent. Now, what are AI agents? AI agents are the intelligent autonomous systems designed to perform a specific task. We can think about large language models like GPT-4 or even GPT-3.5 Turbo can enhance their capabilities and can be considered as the brain of the agent, which will steer the agents with capabilities and the adaptabilities. Let's take a look at this agent. We've identified three key functions for our agents. They are role, goal, and backstory, and each agent is equipped with multiple different tools. Let's get into each function. The first function is role. We want to establish the purpose of the agent within a specific context using role play. I have multiple examples here now that we can take a look. My first agent is United Airlines reservation agent. I want to be specific because in my context, I want to use United Airlines policy, or it can be a senior analyst. It can be a senior system design, or it can be a senior Google's SEO specialist. It's pretty depend on your context, what you want to achieve. Next, let's talk about goal. Once you have the agent, the role ready, let's define what you want the agent to achieve. For example, I have my United Airlines reservation agent, and I want this agent to refund a customer request according to United Airlines policy. I have a senior analyst, and I want this senior analyst to analyze a stock according to the information from yahoo.com. And I have a senior Google's SEO specialist. I want this specialist to write a paragraph about a topic according to the Google SEO standard. So once you define a goal, let's be specific what you want the agent to achieve, depend on the request or the policy or scrap the information from the internet. So after you have role, goal, now let's define a backstory. This is just to provide more context to enhance a decision making from your agent. For example, I have a United Airlines reservation agent. The purpose of this agent is to refund a customer request according to the United Airlines policy, and the backstory to enhance decision making is to specialize in refunding this agent. Use the United Airlines policy, which can be searched online, which will be provided by using a tool later, and to provide a crucial insight on refunding for customers. So see, this one is just like a standard prompt just to make sure that we provide more context to help the agent to make decision. Now you may ask, well, that's cool. So we have role, we have goal, backstory, all of that are controlled by the brain, which is an LLMs. But how the agent gonna go out there and looking for all the information, for example, looking for the United Airlines policy. So we will equip agents with the essential, not overwhelming tools to efficiently accomplish the task. For example, we will provide our reservation agent a tool to search via the internet, or a tool to read through the PDF, or the tool to be able to scrap the Wikipedia, or to be able to rack with the CSV file to help the agent to accomplish the task. For the coding demo, I'll be using CrewAI framework. CrewAI helps developers quickly create an AI agents. each with roles, goals, and backstories. So you can design your entire crew, including a manager and multiple specialists showing in the slide. So for the slide, you can see we have one manager and we have multiple specialists. Each each of them have their own roles, goals, and they can also delegate the task to another one if we allow them to. Each of them have different tools to get to the final result. All right, let's get to the coding part. This is just importing all the packages that we need. So import CrewAI tools, and LangChain community. After that, we would need to import these three very important things that we need, which is the agent, task, and crew from CrewAI. To let the agents has the ability to search online, this step need to be done prior to running this tutorial. You can go to OpenAI to get the OpenAI key, which is already from my previous tutorial how to get that OpenAI key. You may need a credit card to be able to let your API run. And then this API from Super basically let your agent has the ability to search online to locate the important information. To get this API, we can go to this link. I'll put it here in the tutorial. Very easy sign up. I don't think you need the credit card to be able to use, and it's free for a certain queries. If you queries a lot, then of course you need to pay. But if it's just like a simple query from search website, it's not gonna cost you anything. All right, so after you have all of that, insert your Open API key here, and then get your LLMs, and again LLM as a brand of your agent. And then get your server key or put in here. After you have all the API, let's get to the CrewAI tools. Now let's give our agent a tool to use. There are multiple tools in CrewAI, and you don't want to overwhelm your AI agent. Just give them what they need. In here, I want to create an agent that specializes in refunding. So that's why I need some kind of tool that the agent can go and search online and retrieve the information online. That's why I need a super dev tool, which is identified here as a search tool. And these are just the tool I want to introduce you on this tutorial, but I'm not going to use them later. The scrap tool is just go to the website and basically rack with that website, scrap all the information. YouTube video search tool is to rack with your YouTube video, which is kind of helpful if you want to get any information from a video. PDF search tool is to rack with your PDF if you have kind of like a United Airlines refund policy and you want your agent to talk to your PDF. After having all the tools defined, this is an exciting part where we create our own agent. Again, this agent, I want them to specialize in refunding a customer. Therefore, I make a role as United Airlines reservation agent. For a role, again, you want to do a little bit of role play to be specific as much as you can, depend on the context and your business need. For the goal, I want this agent to refund a customer questions. So for this question, we can define the question later according to the URL. This URL we can also give the agent later. The backstory is to enhance the agent's ability and capabilities. So for this backstory, I said specializing in refunding, use this URL, which we will be giving them later. United, which can be searched online to provide crucial insights on refunding for customer. Verbals equal to true. I want the answers is a little bit more meaningful. Verbals equal to false is more about like retrieving the facts and it's less meaningful. Allow delegation. Usually, if you have like multiple agents and you want to delegate tasks, you can turn this on. But for this tutorial, I only have one agent, so I just put it as false for now. The tool, I want them to have the scrap tool and the shirt tool, which I already defined right here. So that is my data analyst agents, which is quite easy to set up. You just need to have a meaningful prompt and you need to do a little bit of role playing here. All right, next we create task. For the task, you want to do a little bit of prompt engineer here. Provide the task as specific as you can. So for my task description, I say read and understand the United refund page. When user asks question, which will be defined later, provide them answer promptly according to provided URL, and the URL here will be provided later for them. Expected output is the answer from user questions. And the agent is our data analyst agent we just defined above. So far we have agents as data analyst agents, and then we have the task as read and understand, blah, 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 and then finally provide the answer for the user. So far, I hope everything is straightforward. We have agent, we had task. Now let's create a crew. Crew here is kind of like a workflow for the agents, kind of like a manager at work. So like you can have a manager, you can have multiple different agents. Each agent has their own task and they can also delegate to the other agent. For this specific case on this tutorial, I just have one agent, one task. So I define my crew as a refund crew where I wrapped it with crew. Inside crew, I have agents. I call my data analyst agent. The task, I call my data analysis task. And my manager LLM is the model GPT-3.5 Turbo. The process hierarchical is kind of like a workflow where you have a manager on top and then multiple agents at the bottom. And then verbals, of course, is equal to true. Just want to have a meaningful result. And then running the crew, I define my question here and then I provide a URL here. Like, remember above there we have the task where we put the question and URL undefined. Now we're gonna give the question to our agent. So my question is, I cancel my flight 2 hours prior to departure time. Can I still get a refund? And then I give my agent this URL. I expect to see the result as a no because I cancel my flight 2 hours prior to the departure time, but I don't know United Airlines policy, so we'll see. Then the result I call the refund crew.getOff, and my input is this refund crew input. This is when it's running on the chain. It's kind of like a top process. Like for example, we can take a look at here. I have a question. Can a passenger receive a refund if they cancel their flight 2 hours prior to departure time? And our agent thought process is like, well, I need to know the refund policy for United Airlines when a passenger cancel their flight 2 hours prior to the departure time. How do I know it? I need to read the website content from this action input where I give our agents the website. And then the agent also had the thought process that it should check the United Airlines website to find a specific refund policy for a passenger who canceled their flight 2 hours. Alright, so after this thought process, finish chain, and it's returned a result here. United Airlines refund policies say that um may be eligible for a refund if they cancel the flight within 24 hours of booking, at least 7 days before the departure date. So unfortunately, in this case, canceling a flight 2 hours prior to departure time may not qualify for a refund. I certainly believe in this answer. I think is meaningful and I think is convincing. I think if you run multiple times, you may get multiple different type of answer, but I would expect to see there's a no. Canceling flight 2 hours prior to departure time is not allowed for a refund. So that's it. We already have our agent refund United Airlines policy, which is kind of cool. Within like 10 minutes, you can create your agent doing multiple purposes depend on the context and your business need. Hope you enjoy the tutorial.